Welcome back. Now, this year, on Monday, August 21st, 2017, there is going to be a celestial event that you definitely want to experience. On that day, there will be an eclipse of the sun, also known as a solar eclipse. Now, most of the country will actually see at least a partial eclipse. In fact, the entire lower 48 United States will experience this. But there is a path all the way from the Pacific coast of Oregon that includes Salem, Oregon, all the way down to the Atlantic coast of South Carolina that includes Charleston, South Carolina, in which the people in that path will experience a total solar eclipse. I promise you, this will be an event that you will remember for the rest of your life, and you definitely want to participate and experience it. Now, solar eclipse occurs when the moon actually passes in between the earth and the sun along a path that allows the moon to actually partially cover the sun. Now, depending on the distance at the time from the point of the earth that you're on and the moon, sometimes the moon appears within the ring of the sun. That is a partial eclipse that we call an annular eclipse. Other times the moon only partially eclipses the sun. It looks kind of like a cookie bite has been taken out of the sun. But in some places of the world, during some solar eclipses, the moon is actually large enough or appears large enough that it actually covers the entire sun as it passes in between the space between the earth and the sun. Now, this is what we call a total solar eclipse. This is the only time that you are able to look directly at the sun without eye protection on. You must be in the total solar eclipse zone in order to do this, and I am told that it is an awesome event that you will never forget. Not only will the solar eclipse cause the sun to look different, as if there's a cookie bite or a ring, or perhaps as if it's disappeared completely up in the sky, but the shadows on the ground will actually look different too. Because the moon is passing now in front of the sun, there will be like crescent-shaped shadows forming on the ground as a result of the moon being in front of the sun. Now, if you have children, if you have nieces and nephews, if you have a neighbor, if you have friends, young people, old people, everybody, if you have the opportunity to experience this event, you definitely should do your best to try. You should be outside looking up at the sky. But if you do that, you must have the proper eye protection. Sunglasses do not count. So here's what you'll need. You can go to a local store and purchase these cool solar eclipse glasses. It will actually allow you to look at the sun directly. You can get these. These are also viewers for the solar eclipse. Same thing. You actually look directly at the sun, but only for a few minutes at a time. These only cost me $2. And then finally, if you want to be a little different, you can actually purchase solar binoculars in which you can look up at the sun directly during the solar eclipse. Now, make sure you read the instructions on each of these eye protection devices. If you do not properly use them, you may damage your eyes. Looking at the sun directly with the naked eye is dangerous. So make sure you have the proper eye protection. Also, if the glasses that you purchase have some kind of scratch in them or are damaged in some way, discard them, throw them away, purchase another pair. But I highly, highly recommend that you purchase something soon. In fact, do it now, because the last solar eclipse that came around, eye protection that allowed you to look directly at the sun sold out very quickly in the weeks just preceding the solar eclipse. You want to go do it now. And so if you can get into the total solar eclipse zone, you definitely should try it. And make sure again that you have the proper eye protection no matter where you are, so that on Monday, August 21st, 2017, you can look up in the middle of the day, look at the sun, and watch as the moon passes in front of it, forming a ring, a cookie bite, or perhaps, depending on where you're located, a total solar eclipse blocking the sun and only allowing its beautiful flames and fiery rays to shine out from behind the moon. A time in which you'll be able to see the stars, the planets, the galaxies, And this will all be occurring right during the middle of the day. In fact, the temperature will decrease where you're at if you are in a total solar eclipse zone. Amazing stuff. I can't wait. I'm super excited. I've got my reservations ready. I will be in a total solar eclipse zone. I'm going to experience this. And if you check out my Instagram page, during the total solar eclipse, during the process, I will be live, and I will hope that you will join me so that we can all experience it together. All right, I'm Dr. Boyd, and I'll see you next time.